FlossTube. Hi Stitchy friends, it's Jennifer and I'm stitching in the bluegrass. And surprise, another video. I wanted to film a video today because one, I had time. I just got out of the shower, but I have wet hair, but you're not here to see my hair, right? You're here to see stitching. And two, I wanted to talk to you about Cross Stitch Camp. So I wanted to do a video today. Like I said, the boys are at work. I just have a quick lunch break, so I have been busy at work this week. I'm still working from home. I start back on the 15th of June. So I have 2 more weeks of home. And then as of right now, they are doing in the office Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, working from home Monday and Friday. So it's going to be a change. I'm like, I don't know what to wear. I have no idea. Like, I forgot how to put like work clothes on. I've been going through my clothes because, you know, we're talking about moving. So I don't even know what I have. Like, I hope I didn't get rid of all my work clothes. I'm sure I can make something work. I usually do. Like, I'm not a fancy dresser at all. And I did want to mention, before I get any further and forget, the Hillside Travelers Little House Needlework. I had this for a giveaway 2 videos ago, I think. And Sally Fowler, if you can contact me, I will put your email address, my email address down in the description box, and I can mail this out to you. So if you would still like the chart, email me either way. That way I know I can pass it along to someone else. But I haven't heard back from you yet. So just wanted to say that before I forget. I did film like a little pick video, but I have no idea how to insert a video on my video. I have no idea. If somebody wants to call and tell me how to do that, that would be great, because I don't know how to edit. People write things down on the thing. I don't know how to do it. I don't know if they're doing it on a computer, because I film everything on my phone. I don't have a home computer. So, I don't know. I tried, though. I tried hard. Okay, so let's talk. But first of all, thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for returning subscribers. I think I'm almost at 2,700 subscribers. And I'm going on my 3rd year as a FlossTuber, or doing, that word sounds so formal, doesn't it? A FlossTuber. Like, a cross stitcher. Because I think I started cross stitching just a couple months before I did the FlossTube. And I started the FlossTube so I could meet other stitchers, which is why most people do FlossTube. Especially when they're, you know, they're new. We keep it going because, for one, it's a record. Why do I keep numerizing? Is that a word? Numerizing? Is that a word? Why do I keep counting things today? I don't know. I'm in a good mood, maybe. I don't know. I have my coffee. Cheers. Had a great, I hate when people say Happy Memorial Day. There's nothing happy about Memorial Day. Memorial Day is a solemn, very sincere, honorable holiday, if that is even the correct term. But I did have a nice day with my mom. We went to Litchfield, where she lives, at Nolan Lake, on Monday. We didn't really do anything the rest of the weekend, but we did go and see her on Monday, and we went to the cutest little cafe. If you are in that area, it's in Clarkson, and it's called Redneck Cafe, I think. Yes. Oh, no, Redneck Ranch. Redneck Ranch. The people were so friendly. The owner, I assume he's the owner, was walking around asking if anyone had served in the military, or knew of anyone that had served in the military, and he was thinking, it's gonna make me cry. He was thanking everyone that had, you know, has a part of that. Last video I cried, this video I'm not gonna cry. But it's a very somber event for us. As you know, if you've been here for a while or follow me on Instagram or anything, I am a military brat. I am an ex-military spouse. My uncle served. I have other uncles, you know, great uncles that have served. I have a grandfather that has served. I have my dad, my biological father, he served. We are a military, hoorah, gung-ho, support your troops family. So, that's all I'll say. But, let's see, let me think. What else have we done? I have my notes. Oh, so, not that you maybe care, but I did go to the doctor last week, and I've been having some pain in my hip and in my elbow, like some of my joints. So they're ran some lab work. They're testing me for arthritis. So nothing major. It kind of runs in our family. So, like I said, if you're a praying person and you want to say a little prayer that maybe they can figure out why I'm aching, I would be thankful and grateful for that. Let's see. I'm looking more at my notes. We did go to the flea market, and I posted that picture of the mules. That was super exciting. I posted a picture on Instagram, I think, and Facebook. I did. And it was super exciting to find out the history of that picture. It was just in a random box. It had $5 on it. And I was actually looking at them for the frames to put the cross stitch in, right? But I saw the two mules and the red barn and the blue sky, and I fell in love with the picture. And the lady walked over to me and she said, "You can have that for 50 cents. Thank you. I ended up giving her $1 because I didn't want to just give her 50 cents. So anyway, and then I found out that he was a local Kentucky artist. I think he was 60 and his wife was 48, and they passed away together from carbon monoxide poisoning in their RV at an annual yard sale thing. Like, how tragic. But I did look up some more of his prints or drawing. They're like, I guess you would call them drawings. They're not really paintings. Drawings. It's my Kentucky coming out in me. Drawings. I don't know how to say that. On eBay. And I found a gorgeous one. It is hand signed from him. Numbered and signed. And it is Churchill Downs. Has the twin spires. The horse races are going on in the drawing. And it has hot air balloons. Like, I showed my husband and he's like, "Yeah, get it. So I did. So it should be here shortly. So I'll probably post a picture of it on Instagram. It's a larger print. It was not very expensive. So don't think I'm this fancy art person. I'm not. Okay, so let's talk about stitching, shall we? Cross Stitch Camp. This is put on by Colorado Cross Stitcher here on FlossTube. And you can go to her FlossTube channel and she will tell you all the details. I believe it's her very last video. But it is titled Cross Stitch Camp. It started June 1st. Don't worry, you can come in at any time. This is only the 2nd, so we have plenty of time. The purpose of this is you will complete 3 projects. You will complete 1 in June, 1 in July, and 1 in August. And there's different themes for each month. So June, I have my notes. June is to start and complete it does not matter what size, but start and complete a cross stitch that you have been inspired to stitch. It could be it could be inspired by a holiday. It could be inspired by another floss tuber. It could be inspired by something you saw on Instagram, a shop model, something that is special to you. Just anything that inspired you to stitch that project. You post a picture on Instagram, and in your description of your photo, you would hashtag Cross Stitch Camp and tag Colorado Cross Stitcher. So for you that don't know how, to tag or whatever, you just hit the little ampersand. No, is that right? Ampersand, the little A with the circle. Little A. You see that? I'm writing it on the screen. The little A, Colorado Cross Stitcher. So, let's see. What if I write it down so you can see what it looks like? And then she will, let's see, hashtag Cross Stitch Camp. And you would do at Colorado Cross Stitcher. Okay, so this, you can pause the video or screenshot or whatever you need to do, but this is what you would write, and these would all be together, and this is all together, no spaces or anything. So when you would post a photo of your starting project, it cannot be started yet. So like you could post a picture of the picture, like the chart, the fabric, your floss, like whatever, just the picture of the chart and like your fabric showing that you have not started the project yet. You get it. And then you can post your progress, throughout the month. But on June the 30th, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to post a picture of your completed project and put this in your description under your photo. It's easy as that. She has a Facebook group. It's called Cross Stitch Camp, and it's a group. So if you're searching on Facebook, Cross Stitch Camp group, like I said, this is only June the 2nd, so you have plenty of time. It does not matter how big or small the project is. You can go to her video. Like, I'm just trying to let you know about what's going on. But she's in charge of it. Her name is Sherry. Yeah, Sherry. And then July, you would start it again and do a new project. July is a new designer to you, so stitch a designer that you have not stitched before. And August is a new to you fabric or floss. So, and then at each month, she's going to have giveaways, different challenges, maybe some prizes. I don't exactly know what she's going to do. But I wanted to get on here and share with you in case you don't know about it, in case you are not following Colorado Cross Stitcher. Check them out. Check her out. So, okay, I think that was all like business that I have to share. So I will show you what I started on June for a cross stitch camp. This is La-Di-Da ABCs. This is my first time using silk. I love it. It does not knot. It does not knot. It is so smooth running through your fabric. The only thing is that I get a little paranoid because I know I'm using silk. And I try to be so careful. I'm like, just stitch, Jennifer. Just stitch. So this is what I have so far. And this was inspired by Beth Baker, Auntie B's Stitches on Instagram. She had completed this and showed her picture on Instagram, and I saw it and I loved it. So she was my inspiration for my June. So, trying to, I don't know why I guess some people hold it back like this because you can see the fabric better. Maybe. Maybe so. But it's so tiny. And I'm stitching this on 36 count Honey by Be Stitch Me fabric. So, this was what I got done yesterday. Because I have not stitched today because I've been working. But I do have a couple more to share with you that I have done and have a finish. I had pulled out, so for Memorial Day weekend, I worked on my patriotic and I worked on Flag Folk. This is NotForgotten Farm. And I absolutely love this chart. I just need to keep it out. I started this with Steph Easter Day at Stitch Goes My Heart. That girl, Steph, if you're watching, you need to make a new floss tube, please. Because we need to see all your loveliness. This is what I have. I finished her dress, gave her little hands and her flower bath, or her watering can. And then I started on the old man's pants. I guess you can see the fabric better when you hold it out like this. But this is stitched on 36 count Vintage Country Mocha. I think Steph is doing hers on Murky, I think. But I love this chart. I need to just finish it because I don't have that much more. So I just need to finish his pants and this flower. And then this part, and that's not a lot of stitching. And then this leaf, I just need to leave it out and finish it. I love it. So there's that one. That's what I worked on. And let's see. And then I worked on, this is America, America. And it is from Just Cross Stitch magazine. This is August 2020. I've done so many projects out of this one. And I have another one that I want to do. I'll show you. Let's see, I think it's toward the back. on page 34. So it is right here. I want to do this one. Oh, show. How cute is that? Look at those two little dogs. And I love, love, love doing the baskets with the flowers. I love that border. It says, from dusk of death I arise, my mansion in the skies. Eden then shall be my plea. Jesus lived and died for me. I love it. And at the bottom it says, Cora Wing is my name and England is my nation. Sandwich is my dwelling place and Christ is my salvation. So I'll probably get with Mom and have her help me change this for my information. She can help me with that, I'm sure. But I've done so many out of this book. But this is the one that I was working on. This is not usually my aesthetic of stitching, but I really like how it's working out. It's by Ursula Michaels. And I actually think, if you don't have this magazine, I want to think that I saw it like on 123 Stitch or something very similar by her. I don't know if it's the exact design, but I probably should have got that information. But I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's see. Let me hold this up. Oh, let me get my board. I have a board. And I'll show you what I have done. And I did iron these for you guys this time. Oh, okay. So I'll hold it back. I'll tell you what fabric is. I have it written down. But this is what I have so far. I just love it. I love how the red is working out. And I am using, actually, I'm just using a red, white, and a blue. She has it charted for a couple different reds, but my red is variegated and I love how it's looking. I'm using Blue Suede by Weeks Dye Works, Chalk by Gentle Art, and Buckeye Scarlet by Gentle Arts. But I just picked a red, white, and blue and went with it. And this is stitched on Color and Cotton fabric, 36 count Stratus. And this was from a fabric of the month. And I'm very sad to say that I don't get their fabric of the month anymore. I still get the floss of the month, and I have that to share. But I don't get the fabric of the month just because my time ran out. So I'm kind of sad about that. And then me and my friend Michael, hi Michael, we finished the Scarlet House Little Deeds Sampler. I loved every single stitch. This was so much fun. I'm so glad we picked this to do together as a little stitch along. We actually, like down here, we put each other's initials in the leaves. It was her idea. If you're not following her on Instagram, she is Sweet Woodruffs. And here is my finish. Should I hold it back? I love this. So if you can see her initials down there in the leaves. But this was so much fun. I love it. And I stitched mine on, ooh, just that lighting change. I stitched mine on 36 count Aspen. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. And I used my 101 Alphabets book. If you don't have an alphabet book, it would be great to have. It has graph paper in the back so you can chart. I'm actually going to lend this to my friend Emily, my best friend. She's going to do a little bit of charting for a friend of hers. But I picked, that's how I was able to put Michael's initials down there and it not look all wonky. And I figured the book was better for me to just try. But I love this. I'm so happy with it. That's looking weird. I'll put it back here. Okay, so that was fun. So much fun. Loved it. Loved every stitch. So glad we did that together. Michael, you know I love you. And now I have an empty project bag. So, speaking of Michael, I shared this with her because I want to stitch this. So my dear friend, Donna Martin, sent me this a while back. And this is Summer at Hollyberry Farm, NotForgotten Farm. And I love this, but I am scared to death of that border. Scared to death. So when we went to see my mom on Monday, there is a little, like, it's the coolest shop. If you're ever close to Clarkson, Kentucky, it's called L&L, like L and then the and sign. I don't know what it's called. Is it? I don't know. And then L and L. Anyway, they have fabric galore in there. They have a whole spinning wheel of DMC. They had a little bit of fabric, and they had some old random cross stitch books and magazines that they had for like $1 a piece or something. But if you need fabric, or, I mean, they had a ton of fabric. I need to go back when Mom and I have a little bit more time to look. But anyway, I got the DMC fabric, the DMC thread to kit, and I kitted this up. I got the DMC from that L&L. That was my whole point. And these are my colors, except for the country redwood, the chalk, and carriage black. Everything else is DMC. But y'all, I'm so scared. I'm going to do it. If I do it, I'm going to do it on doubloon. I think this will be okay. But I love it, but I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death of that border. I don't know why. It's big. It's a big one. I'm scared. Should I do it? Let me see if it tells you. It is, finished size is 16.5 by 13.5. Stitch count is 285 by 224. I love NotForgotten Farm, and I love it. I should just do it, right? I mean, I don't have to finish it this year. I just think I'm trying to get all those little samplers done before I start something big again, because it seems like all the projects that are still in my whip pile are big samplers. And I also want to do that Jane Plender leaf. I think that's right. But I was going to start this for my Memorial Day start, but I didn't have time. Maybe I will start it Veterans Day. Let's see. I guess that would be the next patriotic holiday. Not that I need a holiday to start it, but that would probably be a good one. Anyway, what do you think? Have you done it? Let me know. Let me know if you've done it and how crazy that border is. Or tell me it's not. Tell me it's not crazy and it really is. I don't have much of haul because I've been really watching what I'm spending. But I did see someone on Instagram. Oh, man. You know, Flag Day is coming up. Maybe I'll start that for Flag Day. Okay, this is what I'll do. I'll get my flag folk finished. And then once that's finished, then I'll start on that one. How's that? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I did get this one here. I'm going to take it out. This is NotForgotten Farm. And I wish I remember who I saw on Instagram. I need to start writing these down. But I saw her finish this. And my mailman kind of bent it up. But I loved it. This is Spring Farmhouse. Is it focusing? But this is NotForgotten Farm, and it's a 2015 pattern, and I got it from her Etsy shop, and I love it. It's all, and I love that NotForgotten Farm, you know, their charts are charted in DMC. It makes it easy for me. You know, of course you could change it over to overdyes, but I just thought this was so sweet. And it looked gorgeous on her Instagram. I really wish I could remember that stuff. There's going to be some crinkling. And my lighting just did something weird. I'm trying to fix it. But I got my Stitch Me fabric for May. And I'm going to take it out of the package so I can show you. This is, I don't need that plastic. This is 36 count stone hinge. Beautiful. Oop. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I don't know if you can see that, but it has like purple, but it's not like in your face purple. I don't know if you can see. You can't. Maybe like right through here is like a little bit of purple. It is a gorgeous piece. I absolutely love it. I get the it's so pretty. It's so pretty, guys. I get the, what am I trying to say? Yeah, no. The neutral. That's it. I'm in the neutral club. So pretty. And I also got my Coloring Cotton floss for May. Look at these. Y'all, these are so pretty. I think they show better if I keep them in the package, if I take them out. Look at these. So pretty. So, so pretty. I bet some of these colors I could use in my farmhouse here. Especially that green and blue. Maybe even this for the house. I'm not sure. I bet I could. They're gorgeous. I have one last thing I wanted to share with you. I do not have a color copier, printer. But I saw this, and I don't know how to say it. And one of you guys, one of my subscriber guys, told me about this. And I went and I searched and I found it. And I absolutely love it. Look at the horse. So, of course, it's not color. I will try to... how did I find it? This is the name of the sampler. It's a free chart, okay? It's free. So I'm gonna have to show you a little piece, oh wait, of the chart so I can show you the name. Yep. But this is sampler 1853 by that person. So it is all cross stitch. I don't see any specialty stitches. It is all DMC. Of course, you can change if you want. But I had to get it. And if you can tell, it has the alphabet here, like the full alphabet, and then she starts numbers. And then she has like some, she has some different, like, could be initials, or I'm assuming it's initials. And then she does the alphabet again, and then she has more initials down here. So I was thinking about, like, maybe doing a little family tree initial of my own. We live in Kentucky. There's a horse. I'm not sure about the palm tree. I don't know where that comes from, but I still love it. And I love this little house, like, tucked back in the trees. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's a lot of letters, but I still love it. And the border is fairly simple. The border is just one color. I don't know why it's two colors. I don't know why I'm intimidated by borders. I don't know why. But I will try in my description to link to this website where you can get this chart. And I think that's all. So my plan today is to work on a fine Farmhouse by Kathy Barrick. It is back in my stitchy chair waiting for me after I finish work. So it's been 40 minutes. So lunch is almost over and I need to get back to work. And I will upload this video. And remember, Cross Stitch Camp. And where is it? And Sally Fowler. Get with me. Just email me or message me on Instagram or whatever's easiest for you. One way or the other. And then if I don't hear from you until next time I do a video, then I will try to pass this along to someone else that wanted it. That's all. Yay! I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Have a lovely weekend. It is a rainy day. Gross here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Dogs are fine. Kids are fine. Husband is great. Mom's good. Everything. We're blessed. I did have a friend. Y'all don't want to hear about this. But she had lost her husband a couple years ago, and just a couple weeks ago she lost her mom. So I've been praying for her. If you want to, her name, I don't know if I need to say her name, but you know, unspoken unspoken prayer requests are always, you know, helpful to those that are going through rough times. We all go through it, and that's why we go through it, right? Because we know that there's something, we're going through it. We're not going to stay there. We're going to go through it. Okay, I'm blabbering. Hope you guys have a great couple weeks, and I will be back soon. I'll talk to you later.